Hello everybody, welcome back to another speed build and it is another base game renovation. Today we're renovating Daisy Hovel, I think that's how you say it. It is a house that comes with a base game, and originally, you saw the floor plan in the thumbnail, it wasn't bad. It's better than Streamlit Single, I think that's what it's called. Streamlit Single is the last renovation I did, so I put it on the screen right now. But today we're renovating another base game home. I've been seeing these a lot on YouTube, and even somebody commented down below, or at least a few people mentioned the fact that this has been popping up in the algorithm because I really enjoy watching them. So I was like, you know what? At first I was really struggling to film for like a month. If you saw my community post, I was really struggling to film because of how hot it is. It's been. And my laptop cannot handle the heat, and I am investing in a new PC that is upgradable, so it should last for quite a while. So hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully I don't get scammed because that'll be really awkward. I'll let you know how it goes and once I get it. But yeah, we're on to another base game renovation, and I'm so excited that I'm actually able to do it. I don't have to sit back and watch. I can do it myself. Yeah, we're on Daisy Hovel. As you can see, I end up making it smaller because the thing is, when I was renovating Streamlit Single, I did think it was a bit big. I ended up fitting in a lot of stuff. It was definitely on the cheaper side because I wanted people to be able to improve it over time for themselves, and I guess that's what I was going for. But this one, I feel like for this one, for Daisy Hovel, you don't have to renovate it. I think if you want to. But if you have base game and you want your house, what I would say, if you want your house to look nice, I'll say this house is pretty nice. It is basic because it is the base game. There are no packs. I am planning on getting packs in the future as well, so just bear with me. But this is not the type of house compared to Streamlit Single where you have to upgrade over time. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. If you purchased, or if your sim purchases this house as their starter home in its original form, it is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. But I thought this house is way too big, even after shrinking it. I thought this house is way too big for it to just be a 1-bedroom. So I decided to make it into a house where it's a couple. Again, I don't know why I always build for couples. It's a house for, or even a single parent. But I think this is a little bit on the higher end. Surprisingly, this is still a starter home. You can do so much with just the starter home price, but the thing is, the more you spend, the less money you have. So your Sims would probably need a job ASAP. I don't know. It depends. If you want to start off as a painter, it might take a while for you to actually be able to pay your bills. I'm not sure, but it's not that expensive. I can't exactly remember the price of it in the end, but it is, of course, it's a little bit more than the one before Streamlit Single. But yeah, I ended up making it into a 2-bedroom. I tried to film this like in July. This is before I put out the community post about how things aren't recording, and I tried to record some stuff in July. I wasn't just sat there like a lemon hoping for the moment to come by. So I tried to film it, and this is a layout that I did when I tried to film it the first time. It's a 2-bedroom. When I do layouts, I like to box the house in and make certain, sectioned. So if there's a rectangle, for example, I would prefer for the bedrooms to be at the back, and then bathroom, and then kitchen and living room. So I'm not just putting one bedroom at the front, then 1 bedroom at the back, if that makes sense. So as you can see, the house is kind of split into boxes. The living room and kitchen area on the left-hand side, with the bathroom and entryway on the right, and then at the back, it's the bedrooms. And I ended up doing a toddler room. In the thumbnail, you can see what it ended up being like. I always make different types of thumbnails for each video. One that showcases the floor plan before and after, and then one that has the house and the front of the house before and the floor plan before. And I always try to pick between the two, or actually the after photos of the house, what it looks like after it's renovated, and then the floor plan after it's been renovated as well. But it doesn't make much sense because you don't know what house I've renovated. So I ended up going for the floor plan thumbnail. And sorry, I'm sat on the floor. I have a thing for sitting on the floor when I'm filming these. I don't know why. I ended up doing a toddler room. I'm not sure if there's people who are going to be buying this house, they're going to end up having a toddler. But I guess it's there. I normally do kid rooms or like teen rooms. Like I never do infants or toddlers, so it was a really nice opportunity for me to kind of venture out a little bit. Kind of limited. I don't think I think I have done an infant room before. Actually, no, I haven't because I haven't posted it. I've done a few renovation videos that I haven't edited, and I'm kind of mixing them up together. So I do apologize, but I think I've done an infant room. I have. I can't wait for that one to come out because I really like that one as well. It's base game as well because I only have the base game right now. But yeah, as I said, I'm planning on getting more packs. So I don't know how you guys build your homes, but for me, I always, if it's renovation, I get rid of all the walls, the furniture on the inside. I think a lot of people do that. Then I do the floor plan, and then I add the doors and windows. I feel like some people don't do it that way. So as you can see here, it was quite easy for me to figure out what doors I wanted, what windows I wanted, because I really wanted to use these HBD windows. I don't know what that stands for. HBD. I'm trying to think. Home. It's like HBO, isn't it? Right? I don't know. I'm trying to guess, but I can't really think of it. I don't think it's not HBO. Like, do you know that? Is it HTV? I'm not American, but it's an American thing. Like the House Flipper. Like there's a different version of House Flipper, but I think it's Oh, I don't know. If you know what I'm talking about, please let me know. I mean, also the thing is with actually doing these renovation videos, I'm actually forced to use things I've never actually thought to use, if that makes sense. So I never knew this wallpaper existed. I've been playing The Sims for almost 2 years, over a year, and I've been watching The Sims. Sims 3 I watched first when I was younger, but Sims 4 I basically watched it when it came out, and I didn't know these wallpapers existed until now. I guess because you have to go through the swatches to find them. But yeah, this is a nice wallpaper. I think I will be using this. It's nice. And it's forcing me to use different wallpapers I've never used before. And I think for the kids' room, I cannot remember. I guess this house is very light. The last one was really dark. So I kind of wanted, this was filmed on Saturday. Because I was watching a video if you see pauses, because I was watching a video, so I apologize. I was watching a video whilst I was filming this as well. So I do apologize if there are pauses, but then there's this kitchen area. I don't really use these tiles that much. And I was like, you know what? I think this is the time to actually use the base game update tiles. I'm not sure about the floor ones. I don't think I used the floors. Let me see, because I'm pretty sure these are the floors. I can't remember. I don't think I'm a fan of them because of the hexagonal shape, but I think I do end up, yeah, I'm lying. I do end up using them. I do apologize. I do end up using them. And I like doing this thing where the entire floor is like cut off. The entire kitchen is cut off on the floor. As you can see, it's not a full tile, it's a triangle. If you want to know how you do that, you press Control F when you have a floor. But for you to do that, you have to have the floor tile you want to make into a triangle. So you press Control F and then it makes into a triangle. And then if you want to go back to a square, you press Control F again. I'm not the type of person to put wood in the bedrooms, and I don't know, I have always preferred carpet when it comes to bedrooms. I don't know, just weird. I've never grown up in I think it's based on the fact that I've never grown up in a house with wooden tiles, wooden floors. In a bedroom has always been my entire life. It's been just carpet. So I guess it's what I'm used to. And at the same time, I was going for a brighter look. I think the wallpaper on the outside is actually the same wallpaper. I mean, you can't even tell because the lighting is so bad. So I don't even know if this is the same wallpaper as the last one. Sorry, I had an apple and a pear before this. I do apologize. Yeah, I had an apple and a pear before eating this. What did I say before that? Oh, the wallpapers. Yeah, the lighting. When you're not building in The Sims 4 and you're just watching people build, and when people say, oh, the lighting is really bad, you don't really get it until you actually play it. Like, obviously you're listening to them saying, oh, the lighting on this lot is really bad. But then when you start building, you're like, yeah, this lighting is so bad. I don't know why it's positioned this way. Maybe New Orleans is actually, because I'm pretty sure Willow Creek is based off of New Orleans and stuff like that. I think each world is based off a place. I believe so. But I think Willow Creek is based off New Orleans. Maybe the lighting in New Orleans is just like that. I don't know. I tried to put this thing here. It's probably going to be like 30 seconds of me trying to place this. But in the end, when I ended up placing it, I did not like it. So I was like, you know what, that was a waste of my time. So I got rid of it and I put a counter instead, and I put cabinets as well. And at the beginning of the video, I did talk about how this is still a starter home. You can still purchase this as a couple. I don't think. Well, how much do you get when you're a single sim? I think if you're a single sim, you get 20k. So whichever amount of sims gets you 20k, you can still purchase this. And when you buy it, you if you're just a single sim, you don't want and you don't want the toddler room, just go to the stuff, you can sell it, which I'm really surprised by. But I think it's because of the base game updates they've been adding. Like, you wouldn't have guessed this is all base game. If of course you can guess up based off the furniture, like this very blocky sofa, the counters, the fridge, the stove, the table, and everything. I've basically just listed everything. But even the windows and the doors, they don't look like base game. The base game that a lot of people knew before. So I think that definitely plays a part in making the house look more expensive. It doesn't look too cheap. Like how before the current update, we were stuck with like ugly blues, ugly pinks. No offense to the Sims team, but they aren't the cutest colours in the world. We weren't really given many nice swatches, so I think the swatches definitely help with making it look better. Okay, now to the parents' room before I start waffling on about how expensive the house looks. I wanted it to be simple. I couldn't fit a dress in here. I always have a problem when I make, I couldn't make, now I'm looking at it, I could have made the entryway one tile smaller. I could have done that. I wasn't thinking, because I always make the bedrooms really, really tight. So I haven't play tested this house, but I imagine because I've scooched it on the side that your sim can get through there. In Sims 3, I don't think your sims will be able to get through there, but I haven't play tested it, and it's going to be up in the gallery. So and also my last speed build, I know I said that the house is going to be in the gallery. I apologize, but it still isn't up. When I'm editing this on Tuesday. Probably gonna be up on Wednesday tomorrow. The house is still not in the gallery, and I probably won't be because I don't plan on film. I only put stuff in the gallery when I'm filming. So when I'm not filming, I do not play The Sims at all. Not for like because I'll go crazy. It's just that I don't really open the game unless I'm filming. So it'll be up probably this week because I plan on filming some videos at sometime this week. So just be patient with me. I'm not lying or anything like that. Just be patient with me whilst I try to figure out what. I'll put a community post. I'll put a community post of when I will be putting the stuff on the gallery. Sorry, I don't know why, but when I do my voiceovers, I forget to breathe. So I do apologise. I didn't want to pass out, so I had to pause the video and figure out how to start talking again. But I believe your sim will be able to put their baby in there, or toddler. It is a toddler thing, isn't it? Yeah, high chair. Yeah, I just placed random furniture. I didn't even think that this will match the wallpaper. I didn't really think, oh, I'm going to use this stuff so it can actually match wallpaper. I think it just flowed. I think it flowed really well. This house came really easy to me, actually, surprisingly. I think I just thought, okay, I want everything to be light, a little brighter. So they're kind of, I mean, older couples can be like this as well, but it's kind of like I imagine like a young adult couple who have a toddler. So how old is a toddler? Like 3? I say like a toddler's like 1, but I'll say no, 1 is not a baby. I'll probably say like 2 to 4 is a toddler. 2 to 4. Yeah, so they're like 23, 24, 25. What is young adult? Young adult is 25. An adult is like 30. Yeah, they're in their, like, their early 20s. Onto the hallway. I kept the same wallpaper from the living room and put it into the hallway. I like to do that. Like, even like I tend to like. I need to stop saying like. Let's think of another word. I'll say, I went back to put a night light in the toddler's room. I don't think toddlers have nightmares. It is children. So when you're sim, make sure when you're playing. Also, make sure, let me finish the sentence. When you're playing, don't delete the night light, because when your toddler ages up, just keep it there. Like, put it in the corner or something. I don't know if it has to be close to their bed or just in the room. I'm not sure. I haven't played with it. I never realised I didn't know how to get rid of it until recently. How to get rid of the night terrors until recently. I've never really furnished a hallway before, and again, we're limited on like stuff because I've got CC options, but I wasn't using that. I don't know why I've got CC if I don't use it. I guess it's for my main build, but I would just prefer to. I'm not really somebody who uses CC in building. Hence, I don't know why. I mean, yeah, I've got it in my game. I see it in my game as I'm editing this, but I've used CC throughout my games, and I think I'm just the type of person to prefer CC when it's just cast, not building. I don't know. I think it's because I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a reason to why, but I don't know. But I think it's a good option if you haven't got packs like me to have mods and CC in terms of furniture. But yeah, it's only temporary because once I get the packs, as I said, multiple times. If you don't know, I'm planning on getting seasons first. Sometime by the end of the month. Actually, not by the end of the month. Oh my god, sometime before the end of the year, I will have a new PC and I'll have new packs, which will be very exciting. Yeah, as you can see, I'm just trying to figure out what to put here. It's very bare, but I guess it's an entryway. You don't really, it's not really a room with function. It's just to come in, put your shoes away. I don't remember if the base game has shoes. Like, I know Snow Escape has shoes you can put on the ground, but obviously it's very clear that I did not check hard enough. I think I got to the point where it's like, okay, we need to get onto the outside, because I don't really like making my build videos or renovation videos so long. Like if it's a renovation, honestly, it takes under an hour for me to do it. But like when it gets to an hour 30, hour 20, hour 30, etc., I'm like, okay, this is boring. I don't want it to be that way, so I kind of rush it, but also take my time with it. I don't know, it depends. I think a lot of people are like that though. They don't want to take too much time, but they also want to take that time as well. Yeah, I'm just like that. Onto the outside. As you guys notice, if you've seen a few of my renovation videos, I don't do back gardens. They're not fun for me. Like, so I just do the path from the front. I did shift the house a little bit. See, the lighting's so much better here, but still a bit dodgy. Like, I have to go to the point where the sun is setting for it to look nice. I think this lighting's okay. But again, these are kind of like a young couple, and they're like really bright like interiors, bright colors. But I thought to myself, maybe for landscaping, they're probably this. In my head, I kind of envision them, and I envision them to be people who prefer to just have white flowers. They're not the type of people to have red. I was gonna say green. I was gonna say like they're not the type of couple to have red, blue, yellow, pink. They're very clean, not minimalistic, like like clinic clean, but with the flowers, I definitely see that. I hope people understand. Hopefully people get my vision of what the couple are like. I imagine, like, I don't know, the mum's blonde, the dad has brown hair, the toddler is a son, and that's why I made it into a boy room. Yeah, that's how I envision them to be. I hope people see my vision in that. 40 seconds left on the video. I want to say a quick thank you to the recent people who subscribed to the channel. I really do appreciate it. I've only got 71 subscribers, but it means the world. Honestly, it really does. And thank you for your lovely comments under my video from Sunday. I really like these videos. I'm glad you guys like them too. And yeah, I guess that's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much for subscribing and also liking the video as well, and watching. Those help as well. And yeah, I do plan on making my channel more interesting once I get packs and stuff, and do more let's plays and stuff like that. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time for more Sims 3 or Sims 4 content for me. Bye!